Hey guys. So basically, what has happened is we are trying to sell our mobile home that we live in. Um, in order to do that, we had to make some repairs. They were necessary repairs, but it was quite unexpected. And you might be thinking, well, why did you do that if you're living frugally? We have no equity in this home because it's on a rented lot. We are trying to move to something that has equity, nothing expensive, nothing fancy. If you've been shopping for homes, you know what I mean. We're trying to get something at the 200,000 to under level right now, which is pretty hard, but we're going to do our best. In the meantime, I thought, well, if you own a mobile home and you're trying to spruce it up, so that it looks nice enough for people to buy, because we are working against prejudice here when it's mobile homes. It's a very nice community that we live in. A lot of senior citizens, very well taken homes, but if you know the prejudice I'm talking about, then you understand that. So part of that is just when we're doing the drywalling, not really drywalling. Hold on, let me see if I can turn you around. In mobile homes, they cover the drywall seams with that little piece there. Well, we pulled it off, and we have to nail and drywall plaster over that. And then because I'm drywall plastering over it, or rather my husband is, we have to paint it. So there's a little bit of work that goes into that. This is the master bedroom that we're doing. Another thing that I'm doing is literally packing everything up into storage so I can stage this. So this is the master bedroom and bathroom. Try not to make anyone sick. It's pretty good size, and we have used this as our game room, playroom, just because in the winters it can get pretty cold. It's too cold to let the children out, so it just made sense. Plus, we moved here when my children were literally 3 and 4, so they still needed more space to run around. So basically what I have to do now is just, spruce it all up, vacuuming, putting stuff in storage, and then I'm going to stage with the furniture that I have. But that means that we had to rent a storage unit to put everything in because we don't have a shed. And it's mostly for my husband's job. He's working in another state. It doesn't make sense to pay taxes in 2 states if you're in that type of situation, you know what I mean. But that just means that we're going to tighten our belts, we're going to budget, and I thought I might as well take you along with that. So often we hear renovations to any home or even just sprucing up cost, 5, 6, 7, 8,000. My goal is to keep this bad boy under $2,000. So far we've had to update some appliances, and we had to buy, oh my goodness guys, the price of blinds is ridiculous. But that's what we had to buy. So we're at about $700 that we had to sink into it. Again, my goal for all of this, painting and the mudding and the staging with our own furniture and the storage unit and listing it, I'm trying to keep that under 2,000. And because of the situation that we're going into, I thought, hey, let's take you along. Let's do the journeys together and just see how it goes. So here we are at Home Depot, getting the paints and the rest of the drywall things. Guys, I'm not comfortable filming in a store, so I just did this incognito. Did you know that there was something special you had to buy for the corners, the outside corners, that you have to drywall? Because I did not until that day. Oh, and you can't bend it, otherwise it breaks, and then it doesn't work. But anyway, that's my tip. Make sure you buy the things for the corners. And this is just a quick look of how we're storing it. Everything is going in tubs. That way it's easier to move. We've moved too many times. We learned the lesson. Tubs, not boxes.